Welcome in, gang. You ready for some of this? It's already 1-0. A-Bomb with you on a Friday night. We are just underway from Miami. Ozzy Albies just hit a bomb. It's 1-0 Braves. Welcome in. It's Friday. TGIF Coast to Coast is back for more baseball battle. Last night was rough. Braves got down by 9 runs. My voice started getting sore, a little bit, so I just decided to shut her down. We're going to do our best to bring you the whole show tonight, regardless of the score. Caleb Smith is on the hill for Miami tonight. Caleb is 7-5 with a 3.35 ERA. Josh Donaldson is up. I am A-Bomb, and I just got off work. It is happy hour up in here. So glad you could be with us on a Friday night. Hope to get a big crowd in the dugout as we move along. So Donaldson up. There's a 2-1 count on him. Julio Teheran pitching for the Braves tonight. And hopefully he can put in a good performance. That was an absolute shit show last night, what we got from Dallas Keuchel, and I'm not really sold on this guy. He was supposed to come in and eat innings. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Donaldson. Last night he only went like 3 1/3, whatever. He's had 2 decent outings, but so far what I've seen, he is a 500 kind of pitcher. All the fun brought to you by treasurehunt.ga. Get on board. A 3-2 pitch is fouled away. Ozzy Albies, solo job here in the top of the first. Got the backyard cam on. Just make sure everything's okay out there. And there's ball 4 to Donaldson. Welcome in, MLB, the first one in the dugout. I've got the Braves winning tonight, too. Of course, I said the same thing last night. And here's Adam Duvall with a runner on first. Donaldson walked. Duvall batting .288. All right, drawing so much. We're about to get loaded up here in the dugout. Yeah, that's what's up. Welcome in, all 7 brothers. That's great. Oh, yeah, and by the way, we're on the push for 200 subs tonight. It could happen tonight. Duvall gets a hold of one. This one's going back. And on the warning track, it's caught in left field for out number 3. But Braves on the board first on the Ozzie Albies solo blast. And it's Friday night. Let's get happy. We'll be right back with more Coast to Coast. We're back, bottom of the first. And welcome in Stover Effect. Yeah, we're playing the Mets real soon, like next week. And they have been probably the hottest team in baseball right now. But I'm looking forward to facing them. We've got the Dodgers coming up a week from now, too. God, can we possibly win that series in Atlanta? Wouldn't that be something? And season simulations, Adam Duvall has been doing okay. I mean, he had a hot start for sure. And welcome in Minecraft Mobile 13, all stuff unboxing, all the bros. And so Julio Teheran is your Braves pitcher tonight. He is 6-7 on the year. ERA is pretty good at 3.46. And we know the drill. If he can give us 5 decent innings, that means he's done what his job is. He's played his role. Got to have something better than that awful crap start from Keuchel last night. He's going to have to really work to earn back our trust. He's looking so average these days. Well, Rage Elliott, we are all about the Falcons and Braves. So thanks for being in. So Birdie is out, the leadoff man for Miami, and here is Diaz. I'm coming at you from Metro Atlanta on a Friday night. Temperature is 91. Falcons also lost last night, also in Miami. But it's preseason, so I don't really give a damn that much. I don't really care if we win or not. Dr. Popo, what happened last night? I wasn't feeling too well from the get-go, and then we get down by 9 runs, and my voice is shot, and I was tired even before all that crap started happening in the game. So I got out. Here is the 1-2 pitch. That one's put high in the air to left field. Duvall out there patrolling left and grabs it for out number 2. Hey, somebody made it on the robotics team. Way to go. Shout out to whoever that might be. So here's Anderson. He had a couple of home runs last night. In fact, it was his first 2-run home run game ever. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2. Yes, hopefully Crusher does pop in. We know he will at some point. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Anderson. And that is strike 3. So, nice 1-2-3 inning. It was not a long one. Just a handful of pitches for Julio, so you got to like that. We're done with 1 inning. We now head to the 2nd on a Friday night in Miami. We'll be right back. Braves up 1-0. Culberson is back. And let's see what position he's playing tonight. He's batting 6, and the pitch is outside. I didn't even get to see the lineup. I just got off work. Headed home real fast. And Culberson grounds it to third. Bad throw, and he's safe. So I will give you the lineup here as soon as I can pull it up. And Tyler Flowers is up. So the Braves lineup tonight: Acuna, Ozzie, and Freddie, Donaldson, Duvall, and Culberson, Flowers, Inciarte, and Tehran. Flowers averaged down to 223 on the season, and combined with his penchant to, let pass balls get by him, don't think we'll be seeing him around a whole lot longer. That was home run number 18 for Ozzie in the first. We'll go ahead and check on some scores since somebody mentioned the Cubs and Reds game, or whoever they're playing tonight. It's actually the Cubs and the Reds. Okay, they're still playing, right? They're still in the series. Cubbies up 1-0 in the second inning. Hopefully Cincinnati can come back. It was a final earlier today where the A's beat the White Sox 7-0. Yankees and Blue Jays scoreless in the first. And the game of interest for us in the NL East, it's the second inning in New York where the Nats and the Mets are scoreless. Doesn't really matter who wins that one for us. The Braves coming into today's play at 68-49, 5.5 up on Washington, and then 8 up on the Phillies and the Mets. Tyler Flowers flies out to right field. The Marlins come in today's play 43-71, 23.5 games back behind the Braves. So here is Inciarte. And yeah, Legend, that's the same thing we have going on here. This is a 4-game series. The Braves and Marlins. This is game number 2. Tomorrow's game a little bit earlier. That is a 6:10 Eastern tomorrow, and I know Bone Crusher has already put up that game on his channel. And then the Sunday game is at 1:10, and Fultonevich will be starting on Sunday. Tomorrow it is Mike Soroka versus Alcantara for the Marlins. Pirates and Cardinals get underway in about 20 minutes, 20 or 30 minutes. And tonight at 10:15, the Phillies and Giants get underway. Here is the pitch to Enciarte. 2-1. The 2-1. It is hit well. And foul. Had the distance. You Darvish, huh? So glad to be done with this work week. It was a rough week, man. I'm glad that was done. Glad that's over. Time to reset. Speaking of the Cubs, it's just about 1 month away till I go there. Always wanted to see Wrigley. I'm not a Cubs fan per se, but I am a fan of that ballpark. I grew up watching a lot of Cubs games. I was a Braves fan back then, but the Cubs also were broadcast nationwide on Superstation WGN back then. So any kid growing up in the 80s and 90s, you know, you watched a lot of Cubs baseball. It was on nationwide, just like the Braves were back then. Got to get up to Fenway at some point. Never been there. And Bone Crusher is on board. All right, thanks for the 11 likes. Thumbs up for your boy. Hit the subscribe button if it's your first time on board. Double play, ball, and Ender is doubled up, and that'll do it for the Braves. You don't see him getting doubled up too often, but that ball was hit so hard, they turned it quick. So Bone Crusher is in the house. The Braves have a 1-0 lead on the Marlins, and let's get this thing started on a Friday night. Right back, Rave Kids. are back. And we are now in the bottom of the second. Braves 1, Miami nothing. Ugly, ugly game last night. Garrett Cooper is batting. It's the first baseman, batting .283, 11 home runs, 39 RBIs. And there is strike one. As we mentioned, Crusher, 6:10 Eastern time tomorrow night. That's the earlier starting time for tomorrow night's action. So Cooper with an 0-2 count. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. And there's out number one. First strikeout. Check it, third strikeout for Julio. So here's Castro, Starling Castro, the shortstop. One and one to Castro. The 1-1. It's a foul ball. Julio with 18 pitches. And here comes the 1-2. It's grounded into right field and through for a base hit. That is a single. So runner on first with just one out. And Brinson steps in. Here is the 1-0 pitch. That's in there. So the 1-1 to Brinson. Runner goes, but it's fouled back. 1-2. Julio Tehran will lead off. And the Braves third. One-two pitch, rung him up. Sit down, Brinson. That's 4 strikeouts. That is a roll. Alfaro steps in with 2 outs, runner on first. Glad to have everybody on board on this Friday night. If it is your first time, get to know us. My name is A-Bomb. Our show is Coast to Coast. Donaldson over to second for the force, and that'll take care of the side. Nicely done. Donaldson. Good play again. We see that all the time from him at third. So that's the end of the second inning. We now head to the third, and Julio Tehran will be leading off when we come back right after these important messages. Do not go anywhere. Coast to Coast will return right after this. And we're back. Top of the third. Julio is batting. 9-1-2. Batters up for Atlanta. And good to see the Reds have a 2-1 lead. And Julio strikes out. Stover effect is back. Cunha had a meaningless home run last night, but it's good for the stats. And he's going to get one through into center field. Barely made it in, and that's a single. I did not know the Indians were only a game back. That's what the Twins are, right? So are they right on the Twins' heels? I didn't realize that. So here's Ozzy Albies. A home run, his first time up. Ronald Acuna on first. We know he likes to steal bases. Braves up 1-0. Jason Hayward got his career started in Atlanta. In fact, he hit a home run. I want to say this. He hit a home run either in his first at bat in the big leagues or like his second at bat. I think it might have been his second at bat. He came in, the biggest prospect in baseball. He was going to do all this stuff, and he really didn't pan out. He's a solid, decent player, but man, he came into the league with a lot of hype. We could get an Indians versus Braves rematch, or what I'm hoping for is a Twins versus Braves rematch of the 1991 World Series, and this time we go in there and beat their ass. Welcome in from Indonesia. All right then. Glad to have an international audience as always. Marlins fan on board. We'll take it easy on you. And there's a base hit for Ozzy. So Braves have something cooking. First and second, just one out. Here comes Freddie. Anybody on board for your first time, you know the drill. Like, subscribe. Mondo in. Welcome in. We've got the West Coast representing. Let's hope we can pull it out tonight. Man, last night was just a bummer. Actually, Legend, I am more like 895 away from doing that. We're on the push for 1,000, folks. And either a floss move or the worm, whatever it is, we'll work on that. Got plenty of time. And Freddie fouls it away, 2-1. Freddie, possible double play ball there. And it is a double play. Damn. So just like that, we had something going, but the pitcher's best friend erased everything. So let's step aside for a moment. We'll take a timeout and be right back. Bottom of the third. Braves with 1 run, 3 hits. Miami, no runs, 1 hit. And Curtis Granderson, average all the way down to 183. Very solid career for the second baseman. And the 2-1 pitch to Curtis. All right, 196 subs. Oh, yeah, and Silver, I agree, man. Yeah, wouldn't it be great? Twins. I didn't even have that thought till I was watching that game the other night. Twins and Braves. Both teams are good. I am ready for revenge. I mean, I've been thinking about it for the last, how long ago was that? 28 years ago? There's a strike. It's the pitcher, Caleb Smith, up. Granderson flied out to left field. Here's the 0-2 to the pitcher. Oh, man, freaking base hit for the pitcher. Seems like we've seen that a lot lately. In fact, he just said that. Chip Carey just said that. Okay, it wasn't just me. I thought that was the case. I just don't feel good about our staff other than Soroka. Max Fried, has been doing well. Max Fried's been racking up some wins. He's had a lot of good relief help, I think, in a lot of those wins. I mean, not to discredit that. Here is leadoff man John Birdie. It is 8 o'clock Eastern Time. You're watching Coast to Coast. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Inside. Yeah, man. Oh, there's a double play ball. No, it wasn't. Not a good throw to first, so the leading runner's out. And there's 2 outs. I guess the good news is that pitching is a big need for all clubs. Well, not all clubs. The Astros, I think they're pretty stacked. But, man, I don't know. It's just Keuchel. I guess that game last night really pissed me off. Maybe he'll get back to form. But if you remember, he came up in the middle of the season, and then his first couple of starts were supposed to be like a spring training warm-up. And it seems like he did better in those than he did when he actually was warmed up over the last few games. And you're right, Rama. It is, it's not unique to the Braves. The offense is there. We're solid there. Here is the pitch. Just inside. It is Diaz. He is 0 for 1 today. Only run so far was Ozzy's 18th home run. Runner goes, pitches a ball. Runner safe at second. So Birdie has his 5th stolen base of the year, and he's at second with 2 out. So it's a 2-0 to Diaz. What was the year that the A's won 108 games and were a wild card team? I'm guessing that was like around 02 or 3 or something like that. I don't remember that particular season. It's now 2-1 on DS. Okay, yep. I knew it was sometime back then, quite a long time ago. Was that the year that Seattle won like 117 games? Is that what I'm thinking about? The 2-1? Yeah, there was one year, and I think it had to be. I guess it was that same year. In fact, that's the only way that could happen because both of those teams were in the West. So that makes sense that the A's were the wild card team. They won 108, and Seattle won like 116 games. And there's a pop up and a shallow left. And that is out number 3. So Miami cannot push any runs across. We head to the 4th inning now. We like the score, but we need some more. It is 1-0 Atlanta. Josh Donaldson leads it off. Top of the 4th. You're watching Coast to Coast. I'm A-Bomb. Here's the pitch. It is in there. Strike 1. Bone Crusher has all the action tomorrow night. 6:10 Eastern. Josh on an 11-game hitting streak. He walked his last time up and his only time up. 2-2. So Rama, let's get this from you. What time is it where you are? And I'm assuming it's the morning. And Donaldson strikes out. He does not like that. He's arguing. It did appear outside. Let's see the pitch tracker. Let's run that back with a pitch tracker on it. Okay, so with one out, Duvall is up. He's 0 for 1. All right, good morning to you. Good morning, Indonesia. It is 8:09 p.m. here on the east coast of the United States. Nationals have a 3-0 lead on the Mets. Welcome in, Ethan. Man, we thought you forgot about us. Our youngest mod is in the house. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Yeah, man, I imagine you're back to school. You're getting settled in there, doing homework. And it's 3-2 on Duvall. Here is the payoff pitch. It's a foul ball. Second of a 4-game series. Marlins won big last night, 9-2. Culberson on deck. Yeah, man, use me up in Madden. Send us a screenshot of that. There's a grounder to third. And that's an out. Duvall is retired. 2 outs. So here's Culberson. Playing shortstop tonight. Season average 320. That's healthy. 4 home runs, 18 ribbies. Just another solid year for one of the best utility men in the game. Man, the only position that is even worth consideration is quarterback, man. Yeah. Put me on the quarterback of the Falcons. 0-2 on Charlie. Clutch. Culberson flies one to center, and that'll take care of the Braves in the 4th. So nothing doing there. An old-fashioned pitcher's duel on a Friday night from Miami. We'll be back. We'll be right back for more of this. And welcome in Danny Westbrooks. Yeah, man, you did jinx it, it turned out. Man, I was confident we were going to come back in that one. I had no idea that Keuchel would lay an egg like that. As I mentioned earlier, that was one shit show that he put up last night. 3 1/3 innings and whatever. Sucks. All right, see you, Ethan. Thanks for checking in. There's a strike. Trevor Bauer, that's right. Where did he come from? Where was he before that trade? Cleveland, right? Wasn't he with Cleveland? So just making the move across Ohio. Legend, have you ever been to Progressive Field or whatever the hell it's called in Cleveland? Here's the 2-2 pitch to Anderson. Fouled away. Okay, so yeah, you did go there. The 2-2 pitch is just a little bit low. It's a 3-2 count to Anderson. Here's the pitch. It's a ground ball right to Ozzy, and that's going to be out number 1. Okay, so Legend's been to 8 different ballparks. Yeah, or 8 different baseball stadiums. Let's see. In baseball, I've been to, God, can you believe this? In my lifetime, we are on the 3rd stadium in Atlanta. That's crazy. So I've been to 3 different Brave stadiums. The first one, Atlanta Fulton County Stadium. The second one, Turner Field. And the latest one, SunTrust Park. And there's a base hit for Cooper with 1 out. I've also been to the Texas Ranger Stadium and the stadium in Seattle, which is Safeco. So I've been to 5 baseball stadiums so far. Got another one coming up next month. And then I've been to 3 football stadiums. Which one, Rama? Which stadium did you go to? Which baseball field? Okay, and Danny, yeah, I've been to Atlanta Motor Speedway. I've been there twice. I saw Dale Jr. win a race there. And I forgot who won the other one I was at. Oh, yes, the legendary Polo Grounds, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, you'd have to be like 150 years old to go to that one. But yeah, that was legendary. Damn. Legend that is. A crazy dimension there. 500 center field, 270 down the lines. That's whack. Oh, wow. Okay, Rama was in Miami last month. And, I'd love to go. In fact, I am going to do that one of these days. Maybe next year. I think next year I need to just do this and go down to Miami and see a Braves game down there, because we play them like 10 times a year down there. So, yeah, I have definitely got that in the plans. And I've never been to Miami. I've always wanted to go there. Yeah, Stover, appreciate that, man. 2-2 count to Starling Castro. I could theoretically drive down to Miami. It's probably, who knows, 9 or 10 hour drive from here. And they're only one state down, but man, they're at the bottom of that state. And I'm in the northeast part of Georgia, so it's a pretty decent, long drive. The good news, it's all on one interstate. Hmm. So Danny Westbrook says he's getting some buffering. Has anybody else got that? Hope not. All right, Stover, good luck. Maybe you need to reboot. Or that's Westbrook. Sorry. Okay, Stover, we'll see you, man. Thanks for stopping in. I'll be back on Monday. If there's a game Monday night. Can't remember. So runners on first and second. Something cooking here for Miami. Let's hope we can get through this. Well, Danny, you're absolutely right about that. As far as the traffic, what's so very cool about me is that I live so close to my job. There is no traffic. I am right there practically. While all of my coworkers are driving all around God knows where. I mean, I'm just right here. Okay, Legend, that's an impressive list. You went down to the Trop. Oh, wow. I do see the buffering. Whoever mentioned that, I did get a little hint of that. But the Trop, what were you doing down there? Did you go see a Reds game? Wow, Legend, that's impressive. That is really cool, man. And you live right, by the yard practically. You were saying you can hear the fireworks out there. And the 1-2 pitch to Brinson has popped up in foul territory, and Freeman makes the catch. 2 out. So runners still on first and second, but now 2 out. Oh, yeah, Rama, definitely. Fenway is definitely on the bucket list. Would love to go to Dodger Stadium. Would love to go to Camden Yards. Here's Alfaro. That's great. So you can actually walk there? That's awesome. What's the name of the town in Kentucky where you live that's right across the river? And there's a little ground ball. Underhand toss to second for the short route, and that'll take care of Miami in the 4th inning. So Julio's pitching a gem. Can we put some runs on the board and get this lead up just a little bit, please? Gots to win this game tonight. We'll be right back. Flowers leads off, top of the fifth. When is the next Atlanta United match? Or I should say the next MLS match when they're not playing some other league. And there's a base hit. Flowers leads it off with a single. Bali, right. That's the big capital of Indonesia, if I'm not mistaken, right? That's a happening place. Makes it look like I'm living in some podunk place with nobody around. Okay, Westbrooks. Yeah, NYCFC. They're always good. And Organic is in. Thank you. Organic Flat Earth Prepper. Or OFEP. Ender is up with a runner on first and nobody out. A couple of scores to look at. The Nationals and Mets are tied at 3 in the fifth inning. The Reds have a 3-1 lead on the Cubbies in the fifth. And there's a hit from Enciarte. Goes the other way with it, so runners on first and second, nobody out. Cardinals 1, Pirates nothing in the second. And later on tonight, the Phillies at the Giants. Something is cooking. And up steps Julio Teheran, obviously a bunt situation. Organic coming at us from New Jersey. Only run so far, the Ozzy Albies first inning blast. Foul back, it's strike one. All right, we've got a qualifying update. Chase Elliott will be starting sixth. Where is the race? Okay, at Michigan. Okay, Teheran, let's get down that bunt. Stay out of the double play. Whatever you got to do. That's a ball. It's 1-1. So, only problem here is that the man at second base is Tyler Flowers. He's very slow, so he's going to have to really move if it is a sack. Do you ever pay attention? Do you go to those games? Do you go to the Bali baseball team? And do they have a nice stadium there? And a balk has been called. We just saw a balk a couple days ago. Another big one here. This one's going to move the runners up, second and third. Uh-oh. But now a couple of umpires are talking. And Don Mattingly is cussing up a storm. He's pissed. Now the umpires are talking about it. Mattingly's pointing at fingers and acting like a jackass. So is the umpire. You know, who started it? They're pointing and cussing, but it looks like the balk will stand. Oh, and now he's been tossed. He came back out. He was headed back to the dugout. Then he turned around and came back for some more. And now he has been tossed. Go sit down, Donnie Baseball. You're out of this one. Okay, then. And so now what do we do? That took care of the sacrifice. So I guess, man, if I'm Brian Snicker, I think I'm just going to say swing away here. Because they're not going to squeeze with Tyler Flowers on third with his slow ass. We had a balk. And Don Mattingly is ejected, and apparently there wasn't even anything there. Chip Carey's like, I didn't see a balk there, but we will certainly take it. I don't know if I want it. I mean, you know, I don't know if I want to win on a cheap call like that. But we got to take advantage of it. So it's 1-1 on Julio Teheran. There's nobody out. He is swinging, and he looks at a ball. It's 2-1. Acuna on deck. Hits one pretty good into right field. That may be a sac fly. Here comes Flowers. He's slow, and he's safe. He didn't even slide. He should have slid. He just walked on the home plate. He just ran over home plate. Didn't slide. Just ran right there. Almost got tagged, but he made it in. So how about that? Sac fly, Julio Teheran. And Gibby, he got ejected for, you know, it was a bad deal all the way around for him. For Mattingly, he got pissed off on this balk that really didn't happen. Came out and argued and got tossed. Okay, and the runner on second was able to tag and move to third. Here comes Acuna. Okay, Rama, good morning. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks so much. Hope you come back. Hit that sub button. Oh, there's a shot from Acuna. You can put it on the board. Yes! Way out of here. 2-run blast Acuna. It's 4-0. Man, he hit some bombs. Love this guy. 31st of the year for Ronald Acuna Jr. And that's number 6 on the year versus the Marlins. 4-0, Braves, and we've got a mound visit. So do we have a pitching change or not? T is in. Okay, no pitching change. That was just a visit. Obviously, Caleb Smith, his game has been thrown off by that balk that he didn't commit. 429 feet. So Ozzy Albies is 2 for 2. He's up with the bases empty. Here's the pitch. There's a shot, and that's a single into left field. So Caleb Smith just hasn't been right, and I don't blame him. But Ozzy is on some kind of tear, right? He's got the average right at 300. He was, a month or two ago, he was at like 270. I agree with that, T. You don't even have to say that twice. I knew exactly what you were talking about. All right, Rama. See you next time. Yeah, Dallas Keuchel. Dallas Keuchel is just mediocre so far. Not good, not really bad. We are in the top of the 5th inning. The game is in Miami. I am in Metro Atlanta. Our show is called Coast to Coast. My name is A-Bomb. Hit us up in the dugout. If it's your first time in, it's been a lively discussion down there. Freddie gets a base hit on the 0-2 pitch. First and second, still 1 out. Caleb was doing good until this inning. So here's Josh. Long inning for Caleb Smith. Here's the 1-0. It's a foul ball. And here comes the 1-1. A solid shot. Oh, but a great catch by the center fielder. And Ozzy Albies tags from second and heads to third. He's safe with 2 out. Hell of a catch by the center fielder. Caught it on his shoelaces. Here's Adam Duvall. Braves have scored twice. Or check that, 3 times this inning. Adam Duvall is the 8th man to bat this inning, and he has an 0-2 count. Yeah, Duvall was not able to keep that pace up for sure. All right, Danny. Hope you get that cleared up. We'll see you next time. Wes Brooks checking out. And Duvall gets a wacky infield hit. Hit the bag. Hit the third base bag. And a run scores. It's 5-0. Give an RBI and a base hit to Duvall. Let's see that replay. Chopped it. Hit the bag. Went back towards home plate. Oh, or back up in the air. That was a wacky play, and we'll take that. Yeah, I agree, Organic. At some point, Acuna is going to need to be a 3 or 4 batter. And here's another base hit and another score. Freddie Freeman comes around, 6-0. And Charlie Culberson with an RBI. And MLB, it's going great right now. We've just put up 5 in the 5th. And we're going to have a pitching change. The Marlins have made the Jitterbug Wireless call to the bullpen. So let's step aside for just a moment. Coast to Coast will be back. Braves up 6-0, and there's a pitching change. Tyler Flowers up with 2 outs. And new pitcher from Miami is Brigham. All right, thanks for all the likes. Let's get those subs up. If anybody's new on board, take care of that. Tyler Flowers grounds out to third, and that'll take care of the Braves. But we put up 5. It is a 5-burger in the top of the 5th. And now we head to the bottom of the inning. Gotta like that. It is all Braves, 6-0. Bottom of the 5th. Julio's pitched a shutout so far. Nationals and Mets still tied at 3 in the 6th. Reds do have a 4-1 lead over the Cubbies in the 6th. Pirates won, Cardinals won in the 3rd inning. And later on we have the Phillies and Giants. 10-15. Same 2 teams tomorrow, 6:10 Eastern, Bone Crushers channel. And his Saturday night game of the week will be on. There's a high fly ball from Granderson. Can of corn for Acuna. And that's out number 1 on the Friday night showdown. So with 1 out, we've got a pinch hitter, Devin Marrero. Marcus, this is a 4-game series. And there's the pitch. It's 0-2. Man, I mean, we haven't seen Julio pitch this well. I know he had a big stretch back, what was it, like 6 weeks ago? But, I mean, he is dealing tonight. We needed this after that crap show from Keuchel last night. And there's strikeout number 5 for Julio. T, you know what? You're right. I haven't done that yet. Got to do that. Got to get that Hawks poster and fill in that blank spot back there. Here's Birdie. It's 0-1 on him. Leadoff man for the Marlins. Oh, yeah, you're absolutely right, Marcus. With a 6-0 lead, yeah, we do not want any walks. And the Crusher is back. Hope you got your speakers up. Hope you got your ears on. And there's a nice play by Culberson at short. 360 turnaround, and that's out number 3, so we're cruising right through this thing. We head now to the 6th inning. NCarte is due up when we come back on Coast to Coast. This is your host, A-Bomb. And we are back. Wai Yen Chen is the new pitcher for the Marlins. We're rocking you hard on the Friday night showdown. If you're new here, I'm coming at you from Metro Atlanta, Gwinnett County to be specific. I'm not really that close to the Braves Stadium. It's a good 30-minute drive on a good traffic day to get there from where I live. Close enough, but I'm not a 10-minute walk like Walking Legend is, man. That's awesome. So here's Ender. He's 1 for 2. 2-1 pitch. And he hits that one over to short. Nice backhand play. And throws NCRT out by about a half step. Hope you guys dig the waterfall up there. That's my backyard cam. And here's the pitch. That one's going to be an easy fly ball to right field. And Julio Teheran is retired. That's out number 2 in the 6th. Acuna, big blast last time up. 109.8 on the exit velo. 429 happy feet. And those stats brought to you by Delta Airlines. Wow, T, that's a good point. When was the last time Teheran went 9? Has he ever done that in his career? I'm going to guess, just off the top of my head, I'm going to say Julio has had 2 complete games in his career. Pitch is fouled away. 1-2 on Acuna. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Acuna. Called strike 3. Questionable call. Acuna doesn't like it, but that's that. So we head to the bottom of the 6th on a Friday night. You ready for some disco? Here you go. We'll be back. Okay, we're back. Not one of my favorite tunes, but yeah, I might retire that one soon. I'm always looking for new and improved music beds. They're hard to come by copyright free unless you're willing to pay. It seems like. I don't know. I'm gonna work on that. In fact, can anybody post a link down in the box here, down in the dugout, with a good place to go for background music that is free and copyright free? And welcome in Sopa. Acuna is indeed so good. And it looks like we've got a treasure hunt blast. And make sure to visit our title sponsor, treasurehunt.ga. It's not too early to get started on Christmas. Crusher, what about your job? I bet you've got like music beds at the ass over there. Can you rip some of those and get them over to me somehow? All right, Sopa. Well, in no particular order, I'll go with Acuna. I'll go with Freddie Freeman. And number 3 is tough right now. I have to think about that. If you're talking about current Braves. If not, Hank Aaron would have to top the list. So another strikeout, and that brings up Brian Anderson. And here's the 1-0. Yeah, you're right, Crusher. It's not like they're on a CD like they were back at Tom's place in 1995. Yeah, it's not like you can just grab a CD and rip it. And yeah, man, you're absolutely right about that. Here's the 2-0 pitch. It is inside. Well, there you go, Sopa. I will not argue with that. But I do like Soroka, too, man. I do like that dude. Here comes a 3-1 pitch to Anderson. He's 0 for 2 today. 80 pitches now for Tehran. Hello. And that's a strike, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Here it is. And there's ball 4. And guess what? That is his first pass of the game. It comes in the 6th inning with 1 out. Pretty damn good. Garrett Cooper steps in. Double play would be nice. If it's your first time on board, go ahead and hit that sub button. Ring the notification bell if you want to get the updates. Like. Hit us up in the dugout. And subscribe to Bone Crusher's channel. He will be doing tomorrow night's game, 6:10 Eastern Time. And we've got your probable starters for that game. It will be Mike Soroka with the long neck against Alcantara for the Marlins. I think so far, I'm going to say so far, Soroka is better than Fried. Not a whole lot more. They're like 1 and 1A, but I'll put Soroka 1 and I'll put Fried 1A. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And timeout call. Here's the 0-2. Oh, nice. The double play indeed. Ozzy Albies unassisted at second and over to first for the twin killing. So nothing doing for the Marlins. And we head now to the 7th inning. Ozzy Albies will be leading off as soon as we come back. It's A-Bomb with Coast to Coast on the Friday Night Showdown. Here's Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. We're back, top of the 7th. Ozzy Albies leading things off. And welcome in Boo 12. Let's hope Freeman does, in fact, launch one this inning. Ozzy Albies already has one, and Acuna already has one. And it's a 6-0 lead for Atlanta. Chen still in for Miami. And Ozzy, perfect night, 3 for 3. Home runs, couple of singles, and the average is at exactly 300. Way to go. And slow roller to short. He's out, and that average just dipped below 300 ever so slightly. And here is Freddie. Let's see if he can blast one. Fouls it away. It's 0-1. Hell of a game tonight from Julio Teheran. Just what the doctor ordered, giving the pen a much-needed break. We got Bone Crusher in the house on a Friday night. Everything's good. How you living? And the 1-1 is outside. We are your home for Atlanta sports. Falcons, Braves, Hawks. And the Bone Crusher brings you a lot of that too. He gets you the Georgia Bulldogs. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. And Bone Crusher, do we have competition tonight? Is Goose doing the game, or maybe Sports Live in the ATL? 2-2 pitch. And Freeman is out. He's retired. He grounds out to second base. Here are some scores you need to know about. In the 7th inning, the Nationals and the Mets are tied at 3. The Reds have a 5-1 lead over the Cubbies. That one's in the 7th. Pirates and Cardinals tied at 1 in the 4th. And in just a little while, the Phillies and Giants will get underway about 1 hour from now. And so here's the bringer of rain. And he's 0 for 2 tonight. He's got a hitting streak on the line. One and two now to Josh. Here is the 1-2. It is low. The 2-2 is low. All right, the 3-2, here it comes. Swung on a miss. Donaldson retired, but still okay. Braves are up 6-0. Time to stretch them out down in South Florida. And I'm feeling good. The Braves are looking good tonight, so let's enjoy a little bit of this as we go to break. are back. 5 of the 7. Castro leading off. Gets a hold of one. This one might be trouble. It is. Second consecutive night he has gone yard against the Braves. And it's a solo shot. And there goes the shutout. 6-1 is the lead now. That's number 11 for him. All right, into the Clevelander nightclub that's in the stadium. All right, so nobody out, nobody on, and 1 run in. This one's a little pop. Can anybody get it? Yes. Ender runs in and grabs it in medium center. All right, Golden Vlogger. I mean, I hear you, brother. All about the man upstairs, and Jesus is the way. Let's see if we get one more of those. Third strike and you're out. And Legend, you can take care of that if you don't mind. If Golden Vlogger posts that one more time, we're gonna have to consider that spam, even if it is the good word coming in. And we're all about JC. All right, thanks so much. Cleaning up our screen. And so here's Jorge Alfaro. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A little bit low. Yeah, Legend, I hear you. You're welcome to come spread the word in here, but change it up a little bit. That's all I'm saying. So 92 pitches now for Tehran. He's pitched a gem so far. Regardless of that last home run, that was one of those juiced baseball home runs. Here's the 1-2. Upstairs. And here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball, fouled away. Still 2-2. Here comes the 2-2. Instead, he steps out. We'll try it again. Hope everybody's doing great on this Friday night. We're late into summertime. Nights are getting a little bit shorter. It's starting to feel a little bit more like football weather at night, maybe. And there's strike 3 to Alfaro. 7 Ks tonight for Julio. Don't get me twisted though. It is still hot. In fact, it was in the 90s today. It is 85. 9:28 Eastern Time on a Friday night. And the Braves are up by 5. All is good. Mondo. I hear you, brother. Who's your team playing tomorrow? Is that the Niners? Wait a second. That's a stupid question. I know it's the Niners. So Granderson is 0 for 2. He's got a 1-1 count right here in the bottom of the 7th. Oh, go Niners all the way then. Hate the Cowboys. And you guys, the Niners, man, way back in the day when we were in the NFC West, which was stupid for Atlanta. They put us in the NFC West, which means like all of our rivals were out on the West Coast, if you want to call them rivals, because we never won any of those games. The Niners would routinely beat the Falcons twice a year, and there were those few occasions where we'd win a game here and there. That was so special. So special back then. Granderson hits one into medium center. No problem for Enciarte, and that's the end of the 7th inning. So a Starling Castro home run puts the Marlins on the board, but other than that, Braves still looking good. We will now head to the bottom of the 8th, or let's make that the top of the 8th. That is coming right up. All right, we are in the 8th inning. Five, 6, and 7 hitters due up for the Braves. And Duvall has a 1-1 count. Chen still in there for Miami. And here is the 1-1 pitch. A little bit inside. Duvall batting .291, 5 home runs, 10 RBIs in limited play. Duvall hits one straight to the center fielder on a line. There's out number 1. So let's check some scores. Why don't we do that? And we see that the Nationals have a 5-3 lead now on the Mets. That one's in the 7th. Reds still up on the Cubs, but it's now 5-2 in the 8th. We have the Pirates 2, the Cardinals 1. That was in the 4th inning. And later on, the Phillies at the Giants. That is a treasure hunt scoreboard blast. TreasureHunt.ga, our sponsor. And Culberson is retired on a ground out to third. And here is Tyler Flowers, catching tonight and batting 7th. There are 2 outs. If Flowers reaches, Enter Inciarte is on deck. It's 1-1 on Flowers. Strasburg looking for his 15th win of the year. The 1-1. Swung and a missed. Here is the 1-2. Swung on a miss, strike 3, so the Braves go down quickly. In the 8th, we head to the bottom of the inning. Got to hold him right here. Let's see if Julio Teheran comes back on the mound. And it is a 6-1 Braves lead. On a Friday night, got to like that, right? Where's my music? There it is. We will be right back after these important messages. We are back, and Chris Martin is on the hill for Atlanta. Martin Prado pinch hitting for the Marlins. And let's hope we get some good results here from our new guys in the pen. Did not get off to a good start. T is reporting buffering in the house. So sorry to hear that. Let's hope that doesn't persist. And we need Crusher to chime in. We have not gotten our AV check from him. Trying to get to 200 subs tonight. If we don't make it, we'll hit it next time. One-two count now. Martin Prado. 10th inning show comes your way immediately after the last out. Pujols, by the way. Check this. He had a 3-run home run today, his 18th. Good to see that. Pretty good for the old man. Here's the 2-2. Swung and a miss. Strike 3. All right then. Nice looking pitch from Chris Martin. Martin gave him the little pointers, like, good pitch, man. You don't see that all the time. Nice gesture. And here's Birdie back to top of the order for Miami. Birdie with a 1-1 count. And once again, we appreciate you for joining us. If it is your first time, we bring you lots of Braves, lots of Falcons, Hawks, Atlanta sports. This is where we do it. So hit that subscribe button if that sounds good. If you've done that already, make sure to thumbs up for your boy. Nice pitch from Martin. It's now a 1-2 count. The 1-2 is in the dirt. So here comes the 2-2 pitch to Birdie. That's low. 3-2. And good point, T. Yeah, that's what we really want to see. Shane Green, that was the biggest piece out of all that. We're ready to see him dominate whenever we need our next save. Hopefully it is not tonight. because we are not in a safe situation tonight. Fouled away, still 3-2. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Here it is. Inside, there's a damn walk. Come on now. All right, so with a runner on first, here is Diaz, second baseman for Miami. Let's get a double play. Let's go home and win this thing. So Martin ready for the 0-1 pitch. Here it is. Oh, man, base hit, left field. Runner's going to be on first and third with one out. Martin having trouble already. Damn, man. I got to say, I'm disappointed so far. I was hoping for a little bit more from these guys. So far, we haven't really seen Jack. All right, well, maybe we can get out of it. See if we can get out of this. Brian Anderson is up. First pitch is way inside to Anderson. Here's the 1-0. There's a base hit. Run scores. 6-2. Martin not looking good. So runners are on the corners with one out. And we've got a mound visit. And Shane Green is now warming up in the bullpen for the Braves. Man, they're rattling off these bullpen stats. We have not been doing good since the All-Star break. So far, it's almost like we did all that. Everybody got excited. We made all those moves, and it really hasn't been worth a damn. So here's the cleanup man, Cooper, with runners on the corners, and looks at a strike. Here's the 0-1. Man, that's low. Nationals still up 5-3 on the Mets. That one's in the 8th. Reds 5, Cubbies 2. That one's in the 9th. And the Phillies and Giants get underway in about 20 minutes. And it's 1-2 now to Cooper. Nice pitch by Martin. Okay, it's a 1-2 count. And here it is. Instead, timeout called. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away. All right, Crushers reporting we've clicked up to 197. 197 subs. Another foul. We'll do it again. 1-2. Bone Crusher has the game tomorrow night on his channel. All right, well, that one hit Martin. He was able to field the ball, throw the runner out at first. A run scored in the process, and it's now 6-3. All right, so it's 2 outs. We've got a pitching change, and we'll be right back for more Coast to Coast right after these messages. Do not move. All right, green is in, and it is a save situation. So let's do this. Now, it is the bottom of the 8th. He's not coming in the 9th, so it's not like a completely orthodox save situation, but it's time for him to get something done. So let's see what green can do. And it's a final in Cincinnati where the Reds beat the Cubs 5-2. Way to go. So there's 2 outs, runner on second base. We've now got a game all of a sudden. Chris Martin has sucked so far. He has been awful so far. And let's see if Shane Green can show us a thing or two here. It's now 2-1 on Castro. Chris Green rocking the gold chain like we see so often these days. There's a base hit. Run's going to score. It's 6-2. Sorry, 6-4. Check it. Damn. Come on, Green. Damn, man. You're right, Legend. He is the slender man. He comes in at 6'8" and about 220 pounds, it seems like. Come on, Green. So Lewis Brinson is the batter. It's 2 outs. We can't get out of this damn inning. 3 runs already up for Miami. We were cruising right through this thing until last inning. Starling Castro had the solo home run, and now 3 on the board in the 8th. Can we please get this 3rd out? Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away, 2-2. All right, Legend. I did not see episode 2, but I'll take your word for that. I bet he does. All right, let's get this out. Come on. Swung and a miss, strike 3. So finally we're out of this inning. But the Marlins put up 3 runs in the 8th inning, and we now head to the top of the 9th. It is 6-4 Braves, and we got to get some more insurance. Let's do that. here in the 9th inning. Ender is leading off. He is 1 for 3 tonight. Let's get some insurance, guys. Shouldn't have had to worry about this, but Chris Martin came in and laid an egg. And then we brought our closer in, and he did okay. He gave up, well, he didn't give up a run. A run scored. One of his inherited runners scored. And we'll see if he comes in to pitch the 9th. That was a fun 7-8-1 season, though, last year. Here's the 1-2 to Ender, and it's foul back. Here is the 1-2. Hit him. So Ender is on first. Lead off. Hit batsman. So we got Matt Joyce coming in to pinch hit. Oh, and 1 to Matt Joyce, pinch hitter. Strike 2, swinging. Yeah, Dansby, I keep forgetting about him. It's like he's been gone forever now. Seinfeld, welcome in. He says Snitker is dumb. What did he do tonight specifically on the to call him dumb? What did he do this time? All right, Crusher. And I think a thumbs down still counts. I think that's a good thing in the overall grand scheme. Here's the 1-2. But thumbs up for your boy. Subscribe, ring the notification bell. We are your Atlanta Braves stream home and the Falcons. And here's the 1-2 to Joyce. Another foul ball. We'll do it again. Would be nice to get some insurance. Well, we're pinch hitting for Green because we want to get some more runs. We don't feel like 6-4 is good enough. So I think it's Melanson, or however you say his name, Melanson. He's coming in the bottom of the 9th. But you're right. I'm not sure why they didn't go the other way around. Because you're right about that, actually, because the closer is Green. So, yeah, why did he do it in that order, right? Now that you mention it, I do think that was a dumb move. Yeah, Snitker was kind of in-between guy. At least that's what you thought. But then he got us to the playoffs last year, and I guess he got a 2-year extension. Here's Acuna. This one's hit pretty well into right field. Forget about it. It's in the bullpen and gone. 2-run bomb. There's your insurance. Hell to the yes. It is 8-4 Braves. That is the second on the night for Acuna. Yes. Opposite field blast. All right, then. Seinfeld, make sure you hit that subscribe while you're in here. Go ahead and smash the like. And here is Albies. He's 3 for 4 tonight. 32 on the year for Acuna. This guy. And beat by the book, I've got to ask this. What's up with your Let's Go Marlins and your Falcons avatar? And we're all good. I mean, we love Falcons fans in here, but I don't think I've ever seen a Falcons and a Marlins guy. But you know what? It's all good. We will bring Falcons to you this year starting in September. Two on Ozzy Albies now. Yeah, man. Ozzy is en fuego. So is Acuna. Ozzy's going to hit one into the corner, and he'll have at least 2. Stand up, double for him. He is on fire. 1 out, double for Ozzy. Wow. Four hits tonight. All right, Crusher reporting us. We are that close to a huge milestone. An intentional walk. Freeman is now on first. So runners on first and second with 2 out. With 1 out. Runners on first and second, 1 out. And here's the bringer of rain. Let's see if Josh can add to this. Good times on a Friday night. Strike 1 to Josh. This game is now 3 hours into it. Good night, Legend. Thanks so much. One of our great mods, and go hit up Legend's channel for lots of baseball content. There's the foul ball. It's 1-2. All right, by the book. Apparently is going to be at Marlins Park on Sunday. Way to go. Fulte starting on Sunday. Okay. One-two pitch is popped foul by the dugout. Cooper, the first baseman for Miami, grabs that one. 2 out. Yeah, Fulte looked good last time out. Pretty good, you know. Hell of a lot better than Dallas Keuchel did last night. There you go. Crusher's got the game tomorrow. You can post your link there. You can also find it on my card in the top right. You can also find it on Crusher's Triple Dots. Evan the Goat, welcome in. Legend had to check out. Evan the Goat from Cincinnati, from the Natty. And the Reds won tonight. It's 0-2 on Duvall. Last hope for the Braves in the top of the 9th. Wow, Twins are tied for first place. They were like way up at one time, right? Crazy. The Indians must be on a roll. I didn't even know that. I didn't know they were on that kind of tear until somebody brought it up in the dugout tonight. And Crusher, yeah, I've already hit the notification bell for your game tomorrow night. Same 2 teams, except the starting time is 6:10 Eastern. Wow, 24-6, says Seinfeld in the last 30 games. That's amazing. That is quite the run for the Tribe. It's 2-2 to Duvall. Adam Duvall 1 for 4 tonight. Had an RBI. Strike 3 called. That'll do it for the Braves in the 9th, but a Ronald Acuna opposite field blast has put the Braves up 8-4 as we head to the bottom of the 9th. Let's get this done without any drama and get out of here tonight. Let's hope that's how it goes. We'll find out next, right here. All right, thanks, guys. 200 and Walking Legend giving me 2 subs from his 2 channels. You know what? We will take that for sure. Always. Thanks so much, guys. Could not have done it without you. And so it is Melanson coming on to pitch the bottom of the 9th. Yeah, not sure why Snicker pulled it off that way. Why didn't Melanson come on in the bottom of the 8th? But you know what? If it works, if we get the win, I'm down with that. All right, Crusher's up to 119. Way to go. And, you know, there's always that possibility. You can always lose a sub here and there. But we are now officially on the run for 300. Time to get flossing. Time for me to start working on that. And damn it, leadoff base hit. Can we not just have a freaking 1-2-3 inning from a reliever? Curtis Granderson, 0 for 3 tonight. Average down to 180. He does have 9 home runs, and he does have 30 RBIs. Yeah, Green is supposed to be the closer. Melanson is supposed to be the setup guy. And here's the pitch to Granderson. Outside. Here is the 1-0 pitch. There's a strike. Yeah, Braves need to win this game, man. Those other teams are starting to creep up just a little bit. Mets and Nationals, they're playing right about now. There's strike 2. Let's check the scoreboard really quick. So the Mets and Nationals are tied at 6 in the 9th inning in New York. Mets are batting in the bottom of the 9th. Here's the pitch to Granderson. Did he go? He did, and that's a strikeout. Out number 1 in the 9th. We told you about the Reds beating the Cubs 5-2. Indians are up on the Twins right now, 6-2 in the 7th inning. Indians are on a roll. And we are now underway, just underway in San Francisco, top of the 1st, no score, Phillies, Giants. Martin Prado batting. Double play would end the game. There's strike 1-1. Martin Prado, the former Brave, up here in the bottom of the ninth. Here is the 1-1 pitch. It is swung on a missed. Come on, Melanson. It looks like Melon Khan. How is that pronounced Melon Son? I'm not buying it. I want to call him Melon Khan. Like Dragon Con or the, what is it, the Sci-Fi Baimon Con. But instead it is Melon Son. Prado can play just about every position. He did that very well in Atlanta for several years. Okay, 1-2 count on Prado. Here it comes. Called strike 3. Yes, Prado didn't like it. It was very close. Maybe just a little bit low, but too close to take and not really a bad call at all by the umpire. Two outs, bottom of the ninth. Yeah, so far Melanson looks like the better of the three. Although it's hard to say about Shane Green tonight. He did allow one of those inherited runners to score, but he ended up getting the job done there in the eighth. But still, I don't understand why they went with it in that order. And so John Birdie is your last hope for the Marlins. One and one. And we're glad to have Seinfeld Studios in here, bringing a lot of good baseball knowledge. He obviously knows the game pretty well, like a lot of our subs do in the dugout. And Bone Crusher says we've clicked up to 201. Thank you, everybody, for all of that. Gibby says he wants to be a mod. Well, we'll definitely take that under advisement. 2-1 count on Birdie. We want to say bye-bye, Birdie. And I will say that if he gets out. Melanson goes to the rosin bag. And Martin Prado is still arguing the umpire from the dugout about that strikeout. He did not like the call. Man, this is taking forever. He went to the rosin bag, then got set to pitch, and then somebody called timeout, and he went back and cleaned off the cleats on that thing that's on the mound these days. And here's the 2-1. In there, strike 2. String cheese. He seems to show up when you least expect it. What is the Goose up to tonight? I know what the Goose is up to tonight. He's got his fingers in his face and mouth right now. Here's the 2-2. That one is high, 3-2. Let's take care of business here, shall we? And another timeout. This is a really exceptionally long at bat. Payoff pitch. There is a soft grounder to short. Culberson on to first. Bye-bye birdie, and the Braves win tonight. Your final score from Miami, it is Atlanta 8. It is the Miami Marlins 4. So thanks so much, guys. Appreciate all of that. We hit 200. We're on the push for 300 now. So instead of going over the scoreboard, we've already done that. We know what the scores are. Instead, we're going to give a quick shout to a bunch of our new guys. We appreciate Seinfeld Studios. And we appreciate Beat the Book. Of course, Walking Legend. Of course, Sergeant Gibby. The Bone Crusher. I'm just going to run down the list. We saw Evan the Goat earlier. We saw... Who else did we see? We saw a lot of folks. But you know who we didn't see? We did not see Mexican for Golovkin tonight. He must have been working. There's no way he would have missed this one otherwise. So, on that note, we are going to get the hell out of here on a Friday night. It was a great game. The Braves won 8-4 over the Marlins. Bone Crusher has tomorrow night's game. That is a 6:10 Eastern start. Go hit up his channel. You know how to get there. That is the Bone Crusher. And that will be tomorrow. I will see you Monday or Tuesday, depending on when the next game after that is. I've got stuff to do Sunday, so I will not be here for the game. I'll be watching. And I'll be tuning in to Bone Crusher tomorrow night. So hopefully we'll see you, most of you, over there. So glad the Braves won. Final score 8-4. A-Bomb is out of here on a Friday night. Good night, America. See you next time.